Not count the hours yet.
So far gone, I crave you. So the troubles that you feel disappear when I am near. In the moments that we share, they make you feel real. Now we're so close that nothing can take us away. Never
Good evening, special guests. Good evening, staff. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Academies of Cosmetology 50th Grand Celebration. Let's give yourselves a hand. Woo! Come on, give yourself a hand. Thank you, God, for this Academy of Cosmetologies. We ask your continuous blessing over Mr. P and his staff and his wonderful students, and as we render beauty service to the community, we ask you to keep him in good health, strong. God, help us that we would always be able to sit, celebrate, eat, drink, and be merry. Thank you. May the food be a blessing to our bodies, and may we continue to celebrate beauty. Beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Enjoy your meal.
An envelope here. I want you to put them inside this envelope. Here you go. And I want you to stick your tongue out. No, to seal it, to seal it. Okay, and now hide that someplace in your, oh yeah. Sweet.
She always does that.
Yeah, it's gonna be safe there. It's booby trapped. What's the brand name? I don't know, look in my ear, look in your ear. Yeah. It's a you got a suppository in your ear. Oh, what? A suppository is in your ear. Huh. I wonder where I put the hearing aid.
How about another round of applause for Mr. A? That was awesome. Very awesome. All right, so at this time, we're going to have Mr. P to come up just to say a little something.
Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Our big 50th anniversary. It's a true pleasure to have all of you here. And the last 50 years, our school has been a portal for so many people. I've thought about this over the last several days. Don't even know the numbers that have come through. I know currently on our antiquated computer system, we're up to student number 7,000. Okay? Yeah. And over the years, I want to thank all of the teachers that have come before you, that are here today, and that will be coming forward in the future. We have Miss Martha here, who was back in the 70s and 80s. As I say, there's been so many people that have come before that have helped and have contributed to get us to this point. To everybody, I say thank you. I want to especially single out 3 people this evening. Not that any of the rest of you are less important, but I want to give, we'll say, honorable mention, okay? The first one would be to Kay Prevette, who has been with us for 30 some odd years. Kay was originally a student at Fort Pierce 10,000 years ago. And she came through school, and I saw something in her, and I said, you know, you're going to teach someday. And she said, oh, no, you're crazy. Well, she graduated, she went out there, she worked. I bumped into her one day, and I said, Kay, how are you doing? You've been out of school almost 10 years. You ready to come to work, to come to teach? Oh, I could never do what you and Miss Martha do. Oh, I could never teach. And here we are. Here we are. She ran the Fort St. Lucie School tirelessly, 5 days a week, 365 a year, for almost 26 years. Yes. Okay. As the current instructors are aware, she is now our Dean of Education, and she oversees almost all 300 students at all the campuses, at all the programs. The next person that I would like to give honorable mention to will be Debbie McIntosh.
Yeah.
Come on, Deb. Stand up, girl. Come on, girl. Debbie and I first started our association back in 1995, and it just seemed like a match made in heaven, and it clicked, and we gelled. And she, as you all know, is now our financial aid officer. She is currently assistant director of all 3 schools. I'd be lost without her. And the last person in the room I would like to mention and bring forward is Miss Stella, who has done such an awesome job with this evening. Come on, Miss Stella. Get up here, girl. Miss Stella, for those of you who don't know, is our cause instructor for the night campus at Fort Pierce. She is from New York originally, and she made the foolish mistake of opening her mouth one day and saying, when we were trying to start putting this together, I was totally lost, okay? She goes, oh, I used to do this all the time in New York. I went, bingo, I need you, you've been recruited. But she has done this whole thing, she's planned the whole thing. She's been in charge of the open houses. The first one was so successful at Miss Maria's Port St. Lucie campus. The next one's coming up in 2 weeks at Fort Pierce. and the final open house will be at the Vero facility. Okay, so again, Ms. Stella, thank you. So here we are 50 years later. It's really hard to believe, okay? I look forward to see where the schools are headed. I will give you some ideas and thoughts. You've all heard me talk about, and occasionally, a possibility of an Okeechobee campus. I will tell you all here in the room now, it's not a matter of if there will be an Okeechobee school, it's simply a matter of when. We are going to see more electronics in the classrooms. We're going to see more usage of computer-based. However, I will say to you teachers that are here now, past, present, and future, do not lose our humanity ever. I have seen schools where the curriculum is totally computerized. Students come in, they're not instructors, I'll call them assignees. Do module 42 and let me know when you're done, and they leave the room. That's not teaching. What each and every one of you does is teaching. The communication, the interaction, the humanness. Don't ever lose that. That's it. Ms. Johnson?
Trish can speak for me.
Okay, I just want to say I appreciate my training. I'd like to introduce to all of you, Miss Martha, could you come up here please? I am so thrilled and honored to introduce to all of you my cosmetology instructor. This is Miss Martha. She was very patient with me, sometimes. Okay, and I do want to say thank you very much, Mr. P, for all the years that you've had me to work with you, and I love every minute of it. They keep asking me when you're going to retire. I'm not. Okay.
I want to say thank you to Mr. P as well. I am so happy to be here. I worked with him for quite a little while. As Kay said, she was one of my students, and it makes me so proud to be able to stand here and know that she has accomplished what she has accomplished. And she was a great student.
To the Academies of Cosmetology from 1995 until now.
It's a privilege and an honor to be here tonight with Mr. P and all of you. I've been by his side here. I know the work he's put into it. I know the dedication that it takes. I know it can be trying at times. And yet we all kind of hold together as a family, and I think that's what makes it work, is we're a good team, all of us. And as long as we stay that way, I think we'll be in around another 50. Thank you.
So we have you down 1986 and 2016. How many years is that?
30 years.
30 years. Now give John a hand of applause, please.
I just want to thank all the instructors that work with me. It is such a joy to be able to get the paperwork, and everything seems to work out just right. And Mr. P, thank you for being patient when I can't read your handwriting. After all these years, you still get me on that.
I'm a PhD, you know better, professional hair design.
All right, here's Mr. Terry Sandy.
It's been an honor and a privilege to work for you. You have done nothing but support me through my whole life and everything since I've met you.
You're good.
I look forward to serving you many more years. Thank you so much.
having a great afternoon.
Yeah, she's happy.
I want to say thank you to everyone, especially to Mr. P and Debbie and Miss P. You've been there for me since the day I walked through the door. Thank you.
And I also want to say thank you especially to Mr. P. I also was a student of 4 peers. Ms. J was my teacher, one of my teachers. And thank you for the opportunity. And using my speech, she's been here for 10,000 years. I'm planning to be here for 20,000.
This was another one of my students. See, I'm feeling old and I'm not even old. I got like 2, 3 students out here. Sorry, Dad.
Alright, I just want to say thank you to Mr. P. I was kind of one of Miss J's students, kind of. I came to Florida. I had to do 200 hours. I found Fort Pierce Beauty Academy. I came from Jersey. I found Miss Anna, beautiful Miss Anna back there, and Miss J. They took me under their wing. Mr. P just fell in love with me, along with Miss Anna and Miss J, and they would never let me go. They just said, you can't leave us. So they made me work there, and they just never let me go. They said, that's it. You're gonna stay here, and that's it. 6 years later, now I'm the manager there, and they torture me every single day. I absolutely love it there. It was just the right place at the right time. I love my job. I love working with everybody there. It was just perfect timing. It was absolutely perfect. And I've been with this family for 6 years, and I absolutely love it. We mesh well, and we have our ups and downs, but we're family. And I will be around for another 50 because I just absolutely love my job. Not many people can absolutely say they love their job. I love my bosses. They are there for me. I mean, I have had some rough times, and they are always there for you. Absolutely always there for you. And not many people can say that. So, here's to another 50, Mr. P. Love you guys.
Cool about everything, and I just followed her footsteps. She's like my second mom to me, Miss Anna. I love you and thank you for all you've done.
First of all, I'd like to say congratulations, Mr. P. And your mother would be so proud, and she's watching tonight. I've been with Mr. P and Miss Debbie and the family of the Academies of Cosmetology for a while, and I've worked a lot of places. I've been in this business for almost 40 years. Most of my time has been here in Florida, but I will have to say one thing. As a boss, there is none better than Mr. P. And as I sat here tonight and I looked around the room, I was, I guess, kind of taken back with the fact that, yep, Miss J and I worked together, we made a great team. I did a lot of training with you, and you're an awesome manager and an awesome instructor. I have Mr. Allen back there, that was once one of my students. I have Mr. Jesus back there, that was once one of my students. I have Miss Jeannie sitting over here, that was one of my students. I have Miss Chris that came in and came aboard with us, that was at the school when I was there. So as I sat here this evening and I kind of looked around, I was like, wow. And it's just like somebody else had said, it is. It's like a big family, and the family continues to go on. And it's a strong family, and it's going to continue to go on. God bless you all.
The legend of the phoenix all ends with beginnings. What keeps the planet spinning? The force from the beginning. Look. We've come too far to give up who we are. So let's raise the bar. She's up all night to the sun. I'm up all night to get some. She's up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to the sun. We're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. We're up all night to get lucky. 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 Present has no ribbon. Your gift keeps on giving. What is this I'm feeling? If you wanna leave, I'm with it.